Please listen carefully.
At the time of writing this, my full-time job requires that I have an expansive knowledge on all cameras and experience in using them. DSLRs, rangefinders, mirrorless, compact, bridge and action cams. You name it, I've used it all at some point or another. That being said, there is only a couple of less common formats that I have not shot on yet. These include large format, both in sizes 4x5 and 8x10, cinefilm, and to get to the guts of this review, medium format. That was until I bought my Mamiya RB67. The camera was first released in 1970 by Mamiya. It was created as an alternative to their line of C cameras, which were intended for studio-based work. Hasselblad had owned the top spot for the past 10 years as the pros camera of choice. This is due to the small size and the fact that the camera was totally customizable in regards to finders, film backs and winders. Mamiya's C series of cameras had a pentaprism and a small selection of lenses by comparison. Mamiya began researching on their new medium format studio camera. The new camera was modernised with a 6x7 film back, allowing for a wider image when compared to the 6x6 back of the Hasselblad. This did have a downside. The camera was huge, heavy and hard to use if you wanted to take a portrait. The engineers went back to the drawing board. Rather than creating a new camera and spending more money on the project, they decided to modify the existing camera. They came up with a rotating back mechanism. The camera would now stay upright on the tripod, and all the photographers would have to do is rotate the film back to change the orientation. Thus the RB67 was born, RB standing for rotating back. My camera came the whole way from Japan, and it took approximately 3 weeks to arrive to me in the UK. The camera itself is mint. It was a bit of a shock to me because I bought it for an extremely low price. There is one issue with my camera though, that I failed to realise at the time of purchase. The camera is a mix match of different parts from all the years the camera was in production. I thought I was buying the later SD model due to the photo that the seller sent to me of the film back. The original lens and camera body itself are original from the 1970 to 1974 run. Bearing in mind the camera body and the lens have been on the planet for about 43 years, it amazes me that not one of them has a mark on it. As previously mentioned, my camera came with the Mamiya Seiko 127mm 3.8 lens, effectively a 64mm lens in full frame terms. The lens is sharp. I can't really compare it to any other similar focal length medium format glass because the Mamiya still is only the first medium format camera that I've shot, so I've got nothing to go off. Here are a couple of images that I've taken with the Mamiya RB67. To summarise, I think this camera is really good. I would highly recommend it to anyone that is looking to get into medium format photography, as the cameras are reasonably priced, there's plenty of stock of them online, although there are some pros and cons. Pros obviously being the good price, well supported and they're easy to use. The cons however are the weight, the lack of the light meter that doesn't really bother me too much but it might bother other people, and the fact that the camera itself is so big that it doesn't fit in most camera bags. Thank you for watching my review of the Mamiya RB67. Feel free to click that subscribe button. I promise there'll be more videos coming soon.